Welcome everyone to Vested Interests. This is Shane back again for another stock pick of the day. If you are a coffee or a tea drinker, you're going to like this one. We are going to cover Starbucks today. I'm sure you all know who this retailer is. They obviously sell a lot of coffee and tea. Let's jump right in. So as I said, Starbucks, our heritage. Every day we go to work hoping to do two things: share great coffee with our friends and help make the world a little better. It was true when the first Starbucks opened in 1971, so they've been around for a while. Back then, the company was a single store in Seattle. That's where they started. We're just going to cover the highlights. 81, Howard Schultz, President, Chief Executive Officer, has his first walked into Starbucks store. From his first cup of Sumatra, Howard was drawn into Starbucks and joined a year later. 1983, Howard traveled to Italy. Actually, I've been to Italy a couple times, Milan and Rome. Very nice country. If you haven't been there, I recommend it. Uh, Captivated by the romance coffee experience, he had a vision to bring the Italian coffee house tradition back to the United States. Let's jump down here, more applicable to today. Today, with more than 15,000 stores in 50 countries, which I really like their exposure all over, even though part of the reason that they're having a little bit of trouble right now is their exposure in China and the shutdowns that are continuing going down there. Starbucks is the premier roaster and retailer of specialty coffee in the world, and with every cup we strive to bring both our heritage and exceptional experiences to life. So like I said, you can't go very far without seeing a Starbucks. Pretty much a line there all the time whenever they're open, whether it's in the drive-through, whether it's inside the store. They are working on some other, since COVID anyway, delivery options. They have other options inside, pastries and stuff like that, but primarily coffee and tea is their bread and butter. If you want to know more about them, www.starbucks.eg. Go ahead and check them out there. And the reason we are looking at them today, a little bit of a pullback, 0.62%, 84 $28, closed out the day on September 27th. We are again talking about Starbucks Corporation, ticker SBUX, out of the consumer discretionary sector. 52-week range as low as $68.39, as high as $117.80. So currently sitting at 84.28. I'd say it's pretty close to mid-range, maybe a little closer to the low side, but pretty close to mid-range here between the 52-week high and low. Average volume is 7 million. They were at 8.5 today, so probably a little bit more selling than buying, it looks like. Market cap of 96.703 billion, a beta of 0.94, so pretty much as volatile as the overall market. PE ratio is a little high, 23.74, but they are also a fast-growing company, so a lot of times that PE will be higher on these, but we obviously want to get the companies that we want in our portfolio as cheap as possible. They do have a earnings per share of $3.55. Next earning date is November 3rd. For a dividend of $1.96 paid out on the year. Divide by 4 because this is a quarterly payer, and their yield is 2.33%, which is pretty in line with the overall market. Last ex-dividend date was August 11th, so if you bought them today, you would not get the next dividend. You would have to wait for the following. And according to Yahoo Finance, where I pulled this information, not affiliated, just where I like to pull some information, they have a one-year target estimate of $97.03, so speaks to some potential upside price appreciation. Next up, let's flip over to stockanalysis.com. And still talking about Starbucks, but according to the 41 stock analysts they have had take a look at this, they call it a consensus buy, though it is close to the holds there. And they have a low estimate of $64.64, which would be a 23.30% decline, and that would be awesome if it dropped back down there. That would obviously increase the yield and increase your potential future returns in the stock price. An average price target of $98.60, which would be a 16.99% upside in stock price appreciation. And if it happened to hit their high of $142.80, that would be a 69.44% increase in the stock price. All the while, you would be collecting that 2.33% dividend yield, and depending on where you bought them, potentially even higher than that. And again, this was brought to you by stockanalysis.com. Again, not affiliated, just where I like to pull some information from. Next up, this is where I would typically show you my position in the company, but I do not have one. So Starbucks is on my watch list. Obviously, if it hit my buy target, I might add it to my position if there were not other stocks that were fairly valued or more desirable valued at the time. My stock price for this, I'm interested in this if it drops back below 70. Maybe if it drops into the low 70s, I might start nibbling a bit, but I would love it back in the $60 range. That's kind of what I'm looking for this one. And again, these are quick hitters, so that is really all I have on this one. That's Starbucks. Is it in your portfolio? Let me know down below. As always, appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to show me some love. Hit that thumbs up, ring the notification bell. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Join me on this journey to financial freedom. I do videos like this Monday through Thursday, stock pick of the day videos. I also do a portfolio update on Sundays. Monthly, I will do a stocks to watch list, where I usually list out 3 to 4 stocks I'm looking to buy for that month, or I'm planning to buy for that month. So go ahead and look out for those, and then intermittently I will just do a video along the way on a topic that is pressing, or a topic that is interesting, or I find interesting. Store Capital, for example, selling out of its most recent, or being bought out most recently. I did a video about what I'm going to do with those proceeds. So go ahead and join the journey with me. Subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what you think of Starbucks. Is it in your portfolio? Is it one you're watching? Is it one you're adding to? I do personally read and respond to the comments. I'm always interested to read your questions, opinions, suggestions for future topics, or constructive criticism. Go ahead and drop it all down below in the comment section. And this is Shane signing off, wishing peace and prosperity to you and yours. And remember, financial security comes to those who take a vested interest. Hey, thanks for stopping by, and we will see you in the next one. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing in this presentation should be considered financial advice. I'm only sharing my opinion and investing journey for educational and entertainment purposes. Investing involves risk. You can lose money. You should never invest any amount you're comfortable losing. Always do your own research. Invest based on your situation, circumstances, and select criteria, or seek the advice counsel of a certified financial advisor.